guys, welcome back. So today's video, I am actually going to be doing another video using this palette. I do want to give it another chance because I've seen already another video that says that it works perfect and that they love it and that it blends well and all of those good jazzes, but I want to do another wear test because, not wear test, but like do another look because I don't know, like sometimes people, other YouTubers can lie about how well the shadows are just so they can get this palette like sold, and you know, either they don't want to look like as if they hate the palette or whatever, but I want to have an honest review, so I'm going to give this another chance. So if you want to see what I create and how I like it again, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using the MAC Plus, I think it's the MAC Paint Pod, which is, I've heard, a really good primer for the eyes. So I'm gonna try, I don't know what, oh, sorry, there was a lash on it. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if it actually works because I already used, excuse the noise. So, like, I already used the potion one from Urban, and that really messed up my eyes. So, like, it really did something to my eyelids. So I don't want to use that again. So I'm gonna just take a brush from Bling Brushes E4, and I'm gonna use that to apply it. I got all of these, like, sorry, you're gonna hear footsteps because people can't walk quiet. I'm breaking out like really bad. Like, I don't know if anybody can see that, but I'm breaking out so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I don't want to risk this drying out before I even get to the other eye. So that's why I'm gonna just do one eye at a time. I don't really know how this paint pot thing works, so I don't know if I have to really set it or just let it be. So I think I'm just going to leave it be. Like, I'm gonna take this and just tap it really quick to see how that goes. And use this as my primer. And I'm gonna do how this other person did it, but I'm gonna like mix up the colors. I'm not gonna do the exact same colors as this other YouTuber. See, I'm not a fan of primers. Don't like them too much because they start to get like really patchy and weird looking. I don't know if you could see that. Like, I don't get smooth application when it comes to them, so I don't know. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go in with the mint color right here, and I'm gonna just put that in my inner corner. So I'm gonna go in with the brush that I used before with it, and it's the E5. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna just pat that in the inner corner right here. Okay, this shadow was actually really good, so like it's still patchy, like it's still getting patchy, but I don't know now if that's because of the primer. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna use, of course that would happen, right? I'm going to use my regular concealer on this eye, and then I'm going to see the difference between both of them. Because I don't think it really would make a difference on what I use at the bottom, like as my primer. But I'm going to give this a chance again. This is what it's looking like. It is patchy like right here. But again, I don't know now if that's because of the primer that I used. But again, the last time I was using this palette, it did have a little bit of a patchiness on the lid. So now I'm just going to kind of like blend this right here. And then this go like that. So that way it blends in with the other shadow. So I'm just blending that out. Well, I'm tapping more right now, but and this brush is pretty flat. Like it's a flat brush, so it does work. I do like this brand of brushes. I do like them. So I know it's not the brush. So I'm just going to bring that right here. Just so I'm really digging into the pan too. Okay. So I'm going to leave that like that. Alright, and now I'm going to just take the other E5 brush, and I think I'm going to go into this blue, and I think I was thinking about doing like a different look on the other eye using the other shadows, but I don't know where half of my brushes are at. Alright, so I'm going to just take this and blend that like that. See, that shadow is like really patchy. I don't even know if you guys can even see that, but I mean, but you also have to remember that, well, I do too, that pastel shadows are really hard to create, and they are hard to blend and, you know, apply to the eyes. So that is one of the reasons why it is getting a little patchy, but sometimes you can make do, and sometimes it just doesn't work for you. But now I'm just gonna blend these two shadows together right here, just to blend them up, and then I'm gonna just swipe a little bit here just to blend them, and then I'm gonna go and continue to tap some shadow on here. I'm just blending that together. Yeah, I feel like these are more for padding than actually like blending, which is fine. Like, you could still create a nice look, as you can see. But I do like it when you can blend them out easier. Okay, now I'm going to just take my mint green again, which is called Mint Chip, and I'm just going to tap it on. And I'm using the same brush. Like, the same style brush for both colors. Okay, now what I think, and then I'm just gonna show you, there's like a little like bit of fallout for both of them, and some of them like they're going into these shadows right there. That's one of my like pet peeves. I don't like when the shadows go into another shadow because of how much fallout there is. But all right, so I think I'm gonna just take this shadow right here, and I'm gonna go right here to see if that even does anything. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but it did break up like right here, like along right there, kind of broke up. So I'm going to just take a little bit more of that mint, and I'm going to tap this on. So that mint green really didn't show up. So what I think I'm gonna do is take this shadow right here, and well, it's a shimmer, and I'm gonna just put that on top of this. Let's see how this goes. No. I'm gonna give my opinion later on. Let me clean my hands. I gotta clean my... That's what that's looking like. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just try to put a little bit of this green again right here, just to help that out. And I keep going over the same spots because it keeps seeping through. All right, let me see something. I'm gonna try this silicone and see if this helps. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, future me here, sitting here editing the video, and I also just thought about it that you can use a water or a setting mist, I believe. I can't, a Fix Plus, that's what it's called. You can use Fix Plus on your brush and actually try and apply the shimmer shadows onto your lid, so that way it gets a little bit more of a vibrant outlook on it. I didn't think about it until after I had already edited the video, so you could also use that. but so far it's been about a couple of hours already and it's starting to get patchy right there. But I just wanted to let you guys know that you can use Fix Plus or some water, like a water base, in order to get that brightness in from the shadow. So yeah, bye. Going one more time with this mint. And just tap. I'm not even tapping very hard because I don't want to risk it falling off again. And now I'm just gonna go back over the blue because if you can see, like, it's kind of coming off there, and I doubt you're gonna be able to see, and it's gonna make me look like I'm fucking crazy, and I'm not trying to look crazy. It's just, I like what I like, and I'm just trying to give an honest opinion on the palette. And I'm trying to give a good review. So I'm going to go into this like blue right here and maybe see if I can add some other type of color on top to bring it out. I think I'm just going to leave this alone because it's not really doing what I want it to do. So, but there is a lot of fallout. If you can see all of that, there's all of this. So I think that's where all of the shadow is pretty much going. I'm just cleaning this up right here. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different look on this eye. You can see the patchiness. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. And I'm a big perfectionist, so I like things perfect, and I know that's not reality, but oh man, this is going to drive me insane. Alright, so I'm going to take my E5 brush. Well, wait, let me prime my eyes really quick. So I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to see if this really plays a difference, because I actually used a primer for the eyes, and it's pretty much the same color too, so. I feel like I'm gonna like this other color that I'm doing. So I'm gonna do two different eye looks. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually do the same thing that I did with my, what do you call these palette? Fine Feathered. Because I kind of did a similar look, use like the similar shadows. But I'm going to do it over here. Alright, so I'm gonna take, honestly, I want to use these right here. Because I know the purple was the one that was giving me an issue the last time. So I kind of want to see, you know what, I'm going to do the purple because I want to see how. And I'm going in with my E7 brush. You're probably going to hear water. I'm not sure if you're going to hear it. I don't know if it's going to look right, but I'm going to use one of the other shadows too. Okay. It does get patchy when you blend out, but when you're tapping, I mean, it's still kind of the same. Okay. Still a little patchy, but it's better. It's better. Okay, so let me see if I can find my other E7 brush. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with this shadow here. It's gonna look weird, but you know what? Right now, I don't care. I have a feeling it's gonna look fine. So I'm just gonna go into that, and I digged really hard on here. So I'm gonna try not to get the middle because sorry, I wasn't letting you see. Sorry. I just kind of like left the middle. But this is what it's looking like. It's a little patchy still. I'm going to use my little mirror so that way you guys can see a lot better. And again, I'm just doing a tapping motion. Honestly, I'm gonna, I'm gonna just leave it like this. At least do two different looks. Tappy tap tap. So it is patchy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's patchy like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is what it is right now. I'm gonna try and make this work. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna go in with this shadow and I'm gonna put that in the middle. And I'm grabbing a lot, look. Sorry, I'm not flipping you guys off. It's just I'm using this finger. I keep using my middle finger like all the time when doing makeup. And I don't want people to think I'm flipping y'all off. Okay. So I'm going to leave that. And I think I'm going to throw in just a little bit of the sunset, which is this shadow right here. And I'm going to just throw a little bit on top. Let's see how it goes, because I want it to kind of blend as well with the orange. So okay, that blended pretty well. Alright, so I'm going to just throw in a little bit more of the peachy shadow. Oh, and it's called Peach Ring. That's what that one's called, Peach Ring. So I'm going to just take a little bit more of that shadow and I'm just going to tap it right here just to give like more of a pop instead of the pink and the orange colors. Okay, so I think I'm going to just leave it like this, and I'm going to be back with finishing my whole face and all the good stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the completed look. Alright, I'm going to take back what I said. The palette is beautiful. I like it. It blended not so great, so I know that it's not a blendable palette, but it does perform very well when you're patting it on. Like when you're doing the patting motion, not the windshield wiper motion, because that just flies all of it away. Like the powder just goes away. That's all it does. But I do have to say that it's still patchy on the eye, on this eye that I use the primer on. But this eye, it's actually a little bit better using my concealer. So I'm kind of not going to go back with using primer again. I've tried it so many times, and I keep going back to using my concealer. So I may just continue to use my concealer. And the palette is beautiful. It is pretty. I do like it. But it kind of only works good for me as a patting motion, not the windshield wiper motion. So the windshield wiper motion, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is when you're taking your blending brush and you're going like this. It does not blend very well going in this direction. I do have to say the only one that I really did like that did the blending very well is the mint shade. The blue and the purple does not do it. But I don't know about the peach because I never did it with the peach. But I do like the palette. It did come out really nice. I do like how I did it this way rather than the other way. I feel like if I had lashes on, I think I would have liked it a lot better. But it is what it is right now. Okay, so I did just repeat the same thing that I did at the top to the bottom on both sides. And I used my mascara, Lancome, the Lancome mascara, on the top and the bottom because my Benefit one is running out, so I have to get a new one. But I also did go in with my cousin's lashes in the style Emerald. This is what they are. They are the Birthstone collection. So she has them up on her website. I do have her link in my description box, so that way you guys can go right ahead and go and purchase one. And if you use Preci90, Pricici 90 at checkout, you'll get 10% off, I believe it is. But I do like these lashes. I did cut them a little bit because they're a little bit long for my lids. So I did cut them. And if you're going to cut them, always cut them from the outside, not the inside. Just putting that out there because some people don't know that. But, okay, so after that, after I did my eyes, I did go in with my Glowish by HUDA Beauty. I got the shade 04 light medium. I did use this in my last video. I do like this a lot. Like, it is very beautiful. It stays on the skin. I did put setting powder after I was done using this, so that did kind of help a little bit, but I really do like it. It leaves like your skin like as if it's just your natural skin. It just makes it glow a little bit more, and I really do like that. And then I did go in with my Hoola bronzer. I went in with my Lizzie McGuire Delish blush, and I went in with my Pillow Talk highlight from Ofra. I did use that. I went in with my Thumper lip gloss from Colourpop and the Bambi collection. I did go in with that. And that's pretty much, oh wait, nope. I also went in with the highlight glazed donut from Ofra on this side of the eye, and then I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out highlight on this side on my brow bone, and I try to do my inner corner. For some reason, my inner corner never works out for me when I try to do a highlight in the inner corner. It never works out for me. I don't know why. It just doesn't want to work with me. I don't know. But I did use that. I tried. I don't know if you can see that. I tried to put the iced out right there, and the glaze, iced out was over here, and then glazed donut was over here. I did use that on the inner corner. I didn't put any eyeliner. I didn't put any of that on because I really wasn't trying to do all of that. But overall, I do like the palette. I mean, go get your hands on it. It's, I think, $45. I want to say it's $45. I hope I'm right. But yeah, it's $45. It is really pretty. The last time I checked, it was still in stock. But I do like it. It's very pretty. I was a little skeptical during the last video because sometimes some YouTubers do not speak the truth when it comes to certain palettes, and this palette does work, like I said, when you're doing the pat motion, but not the windshield wiper motion. I feel like this is the only shadow that blended out very well with the windshield wiper motion. But if you're gonna just pat it on, it's really good. The only thing I want to say is that the shimmer shadows are not easy to apply, especially like right here. Like, it was not easy for me to apply. I mean, I probably had a little bit better chance on this side because of the concealer that I was using, but I don't think this primer works neither for me. I did use the Urban Decay potion one. I do not like it. It left my eyes itself like with a rash, so like, it kind of like broke me out and it made my eyes hurt really bad, and I had to take a break. So I think I might just be allergic to that one. And then this one was very hard to get like a smooth application. So I think I'm going to try primer one more time, but the P. Louise one. I have to purchase that. I keep forgetting to get that because I'm so used to using my my concealer. But yeah, so it's a pretty palette. I do like it. I do recommend it. Go ahead and go and get it, but just keep in mind that these are better off using as a patting motion, not a blending motion. It may work for somebody else, but for me, it was not working. So maybe it's just my eyelids. Maybe my eyelids just don't like me and they're like, I had enough with you doing your freaking makeup. Maybe. But yeah, so I do like it. I do take back what I said. Besides the fact that it's not easy to blend like windshield wipers. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I'm just making sure I let you guys know. This palette is a very beautiful palette. I do like it. I'm very happy for Erin and Laura. They did a good job with creating this palette, because normally Laura usually has just neutral shadows in her collections, and I do want to get her Nudie Patootie palette like really bad, because I know people have said that her shadows are beautiful. So I don't want to just judge her whole entire brand off of this palette. So I'm gonna go and see if I could purchase her other palette and maybe do a review on that palette too, because I really do want to get it. I've been wanting to get her palettes for a while now, so I'm glad I got this palette. I do like it. It's very beautiful. It's very bright. It's very summery and spring-like. So I am liking the fact that she has a nude palette, because it'll be nice for like the fall, so you can like transition from both palettes. So that's really cool. But overall, I do like the palette. It did make sense to just pat it instead of doing that other motion, and that's what I ended up doing in my last video. But the purple shadow was kind of hard to pat in the last video. I don't know. I didn't like that look. I think, like I said, if I put lashes on in that look, I think I would have liked it a lot better. But now that I'm looking at it, it's very pretty. And the lashes do complete the look. I'm telling you, lashes complete the look. I did not do the wing liner, so I feel like that also made it look really nice. But yeah, go for it. Go get it. And if you do a look, if you either have an Instagram or you do have a YouTube, try and tag me. I don't know how that works because I'm not that tech savvy like that. But anyway, so if you do a look with it, I want to see it. if you have it on Instagram, like if you post a picture on Instagram, or you do a YouTube channel and you do this look, tag me in the comments so that way I can go and check out your video. So yeah, if you're not already, please subscribe and click the notification button down next to it. And if you have not already, please like and share this video. The more likes, the more shares I get, the more YouTube shares it with others. So until next time, bye.